Katrina here with K14 Coaching. Let me know if you can hear me. I have the mic on, so hopefully it's not too loud. I'm in a new setting because if you can tell behind me, I have my lime green table cover over all of the Christmas presents for the kids, hiding until we can wrap them. So we have nowhere to put them except in like the gun safe. But anyway, so tonight we're going to be talking about budgeting for fun money. I mean, everybody works, everybody is busy with sports, school, if you're doing extended education in college as a parent or a young adult, you don't have time to have fun. You're busy, 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 but mental health and self-care are definitely major things that people need to make sure they include in their budgets. And so one of my clients, she works 70 plus hours a week. She has zero time, literally zero time. She gets home, she cooks, kids go to bed. She does it again all week, 7 days a week, 2 jobs, to support her family. So I'm like, well, what do you do for you type thing? And she's like, I don't have time for me. I don't have time to do what I want to do. So I made her write a list and give me some ideas as to what she does for fun. Now, as you are rolling in, please type in what you do for fun. So a lot of people have different things, so we're going to be going over that. But just thinking about what makes you happy, what you want to do with your time, spare time, what have you. So just a reminder, I'm on a lot of different venues. You can't really see because I'm literally blocking with my head, my big head. So Instagram, Pinterest, YouTube, and I will be having a podcast next year starting that. So super excited about that. Mm-hmm. Isn't it cute? My sister made it for me. She has a website, a Facebook page also called Barb's Cutesy Crafts. So she makes vinyl things like that and other cute stuff. But I will be launching my first online course, and I will be going over money mindset. So why do you do the things you do with money? What triggers you or makes you make those decisions? So once you do join my email list in the link, then you will be added to the list of joining that once it's completed. And then you will be able to win Echo Dots for joining and giving me feedback as to improvements, things like that, so I can make it better for the rest. But some things I did want to talk about is what makes you happy? What are some of your hobbies that you do and you budget for, or you make sure that you make time for, basically. Thank you. My cup is so cute, right? I love it. Kind of matches. But so while I'm waiting for you guys to say something, I would like to talk about my stuff. So something that I currently do is I made the decision to go to the movies. I love the movies. I'm a super binger of shows. Those of you that know me in real life, I watch everything. And that is definitely a priority for me. So in doing so, I an AMC theater here in our city, and basically you see 3 movies a week, up to 12 a month. Oh, I guess it'll be up to 15 if there's 5 weeks in a month, but I make sure I go after the kids are asleep and up to 3 times. So it's only $19.99, and so for me in our household, because I made sure that we had money for it in our budget. So it's been super fun the last few weeks because I've been seeing literally everything. Joker, Maleficent, Frozen 2, you name it, I saw it, right? So that's one thing I do. Another thing I do is reading, and I see one of our people on here saying reading is what she plans time for. You have to plan time out before, like, okay, tomorrow I have a party at 3, so before that I have due to wireless connection. So hopefully it's still working. You guys can hear me. Scrolling down, it's cutting out a little bit. Trying to reconnect. Let me turn this Wi-Fi off. Maybe that'll help. Okay. Is another thing that I have continued doing in my life. And I promised and resolutionized that I'm going to do a book a week. So I'm sorry, a book a month. So 12 for the year, and I'm at 11. So I have 2 weeks left and I need to finish. But reading, that's free. You can get free books from the library. This was not free. It was free for me, but my sister gave it to me. Oh, hopefully you guys, Harry Potter, Court of Thorns and Roses. Those are my type of books, but it's super fun. And you can get free downloads from the internet and get it onto your Kindles or just check it out from the library. Another cheap thing is coloring. I like to color. It calms me. I just zone out and just put on some R&B music, drink some wine, do my thing, and just color. I haven't done that in a while, but I love doing that because it's just a way to calm down. So am I still on? Can you guys see me? So it's you. Yes, it's something with my connection. Let's not talk about Wi-Fi. I can just go on to that for a really long time. Oh, okay, you can still see me. I have my notes here. Another person said concerts. Yes, recently I went to the 98 Degrees concert. I met them in real life. It was super fun and super worth it because I had backstage sound. I got to hear their sound practice thing. Hopefully someone's fixing my internet. Someone else said concerts. Okay, painting and crafts. Yes, arts and crafts can be expensive. Volunteering. Okay, that's great. Where do you volunteer? Your church or at the kids' school? Someone said I budget for kids' parties, their presents for their presents, and presents for their friends' parties. Oh, for your kids and for, okay, got it. There we go. I meant for the present. There you go. Okay, concerts are amazing. Super jealous. Yes, concerts, that's definitely more of a pricey thing sometimes because after the fees and stuff that they after the actual price, it gets pretty intense. Another thing people do is go on vacation. They make it a point to look forward to that next break. So for us going to New Orleans next year, we still haven't picked the date, but probably around my birthday, which would be in September, just thinking about when we're going to go. And okay, now we have 9 months to budget for it, to save up for spending money and what have you. Another option is a staycation. So a little bit cheaper to stay in your city because you don't have to pay for car rentals and hotels. Well, actually, you would have to do a hotel. Plane tickets. People do, which somebody's not going to like, is hunting and fishing. There are locations here in our city, like it's called Sky Zone. So it's like a big jumpy thing. They also have those ones where you feel like you're what is it called? Jumping out of the airplane. I forgot what it's called. Camping is one. Top golf, golfing, bowling. Someone said painting, but I love me a paint night with some wine and my girls and just having a good time. That's super awesome. Arts and crafts, I already said that. Nights out, date nights with your man or your woman. Family fun. So there are plenty of options. Hashtag LOL. Is it working? Am I still on here? Because I know it's not really working great, which means there are too many people pulling from my Wi-Fi right now. So we're going to have a conversation when I get off because I only need 15 minutes a week. Have you tried Topgolf? No. We were supposed to go with my husband's work and he ended up getting sick, so we didn't get to go. Zoo lights is something we have here at our they basically do Christmas lights in the shape of animals and you just walk around in the cold and freeze. I went one time and I said I'd never go again. Mainly volunteering for your church. Okay, well that's cool. Zoo lights. Odyssey is another thing we have here. It's pretty pricey though. Like it's like $30 per person. And our zoo here is pretty expensive too. I think it's like $35 a kid. Summer rates at resort hotels are great for staycations. True. I don't know how a summer rate would be cheaper here in Phoenix because it's 140 degrees. So people are going to want to use other people's electricity. so they can save on their own. It is working. Okay, it literally says trying to reconnect, and it's going like this as Wi-Fi due to poor wireless connection. So I'm just going through ideas that we do here and options we have in my city, but obviously you guys have stuff comparable wherever you're from. Zoo, Butterfly World. That is super fun because we go and here it's also Botanical Gardens is another location, but you literally go into this like cage and the butterflies just fly all around you and they just tickle you and the kids scream and it's fun. Have you tried the Crayola factory thing? Heard it's fun, but have not been probably. Is that the one in Tempe? Like the actual factory where they do the crayons and stuff? Butterfly. Oh, Glendale Glitters. So Glendale Glitters here is in the city of Glendale, and it's just a lot of Christmas lights on the trees all the way up the palm trees and decorating the leaves of the trees. And on the weekends they have vendors, and so the vendors just go and basically hand out their cards, sell their treats or whatever their business is to try to get more customers. Which, speaking of which, I did my first vendor show last week or 2 weeks ago, and I took my sign, which was a disaster because it didn't stick. So I'm learning new things as an influencer and, you know, getting ready to be a podcaster, things like that, that I have to be more prepared when I go. But I was like, oh, it'll make sense. I'll just put it right here. No, it didn't work out. I want to try to go to that dinosaur event thing. Okay, so that one is called Pangea, and so that's where they have the dinosaurs. I had asked my grandma because she's like, Pangea, and I was like, oh, God. So, and then obviously there's fun things you can do with your family, board games, any traditions you have, those type of things. Free is always the best because it's definitely in your budget. All it is your time that you need to make sure you have, but just making sure that it doesn't break the bank, but you plan for it. So if you know your kid's birthday is coming up and you're not throwing a big party and they thing at the mall, which we have like a Lego factory type where the kids play with the Legos, then you know to budget for that. So Westgate has the best drive-through light show in Arizona, the news said. Okay, so basically you get in your vehicle, you drive around and look at the Christmas lights. So that's another thing you can do around this time of year is get in the car with your kids and just go find Christmas lights. That's super cute. But I like to color and I like to go to the movies and I definitely like to binge. So I invest my money, clearly not in my Wi-Fi because we're still struggling, but in my cable, Netflix, things like that, because I love binging. I have a problem. I really do. But at the end of the day, I'm done with that series and I move on to the next, learn a new one, what have you. So these were just some great ideas to jot down, maybe make a list of things that you do like, so that way you guys can check them off as your children age. Because obviously you're not going to take infant to zoo lights. I mean, the lights might be nice, but they're not going to remember it. So if I take my 2-year-old, she's going to remember and love it. My 5-year-old is going to be so lit. So those type of things. But as we're ending 2019, in my email I just sent, I let you guys know my goals for next year monetarily, financially, what have you. So if you're on the email list, you got that email yesterday. Usually I send Financial Fridays, but Friday my website was being glitchy, so you got them yesterday, and I got some replies back of what your goals are for next year. So come up with 3 at least financial goals and how you're going to attain them. So for me, I want to put another $6,000 into our savings to add into our savings, and obviously doing that, that's going to be $500 a month into savings. Wait, 500? Is that right? 500. See, look at me trying to do math right now in my brain. I think that's right. Yes, 500. So that's $125 a week, what have you. But just letting you guys know, that's one idea that I had for my goals for our family. So we're more financially stable. We have more backup in case something goes wrong in the house, what have you. The car breaks down, my husband's truck goes poopy. So I appreciate your guys' time and being here on Sundays. I will be back in a couple weeks for the last video of the year. I've been doing this since April, every week or two, and it's been super fun. I love going live, and I look forward to my podcasting because it's just talking. I don't have to film it, but I am going to be filming with my handy dandy Yeti here. Oh, this way. Yeti for the podcast. So my face won't be on it, but I'll still have to be like, oh, hi guys. Like, I'm here. So thank you guys, and make sure you share. Hopefully this all recorded and didn't glitch too bad. So see you in a couple weeks.